Okay, we have now the Season 1 champions against the Season 2 champions. The best team from Brazil against the best team from Malaysia. I hope this is going to be a banger of a matchup. Yeah, Princess Frost against Lady Jen is pretty boring mid lane matchup, I agree. It's not very exciting, is it? Just such like, yeah, we clear waves and we might have hit a stun in a fight and that's about it. Yeah. The more I see mid lane tournaments, the more like I don't like it. This is actually it, man.
Sprint. Let's get our top picks. Let's just smash them in one round.
I know you could actually do this.
LGD, this is going to be really huge
okay,
for them.
just
is
first stealing some stuff, pushing on top. There's always so many different ways of playing level 1, I feel like. It's crazy. Some people start mid lane instantly invade, some people start double top instantly invade. There's so many different strategies you can do level 1, it's crazy. And if you're like not on point on your level 1, you're already like so far behind instantly, right?
This is their time to shine.
Absolutely. I mean, even if they don't win game 1,
if you research the other team, I feel like you can outplay a lot level 1 as well.
Potential of 4 rounds to go from that point, but I feel like if they are going to get any kind of victory in this one, you're going to be trying to see.
It's quite interesting. So much gets done level 1. Before the game even starts to like think about.
Quite a lot of late game on their roster right now. You've got the Lady Sun that we're going to only see activate once she gets that itemization through.
Entire jungle is cleared, every single camp already.
When she gets to
on both sides.
Yeah, I think the big thing as well is that with the U1...
But like, it's so different from solo queue. Can you even do this in solo queue? No, you can't. I mean, you can't really play like this in solo queue, right? Also, at the same time, like, I feel like it makes maybe duo queue so much more overpowered, because they can just do this stuff in early game as too, if you are duo queue, right? It's quite scary, actually. Pushing the next spawn of camp already again. Second time they get this.
Yeah, it's definitely a less aggressive pick here for VKS. Danny, we've normally seen him on the likes of the Musashi, on the Luna
they're gonna
as well,
dive
when
this,
the
are they?
LGD
Like...
last played against VKS. So going for the Hu1 makes it seem like
Why is Frost here?
and Niap are probably going to be the most aggressive in this
He
team.
outside of the bush! He's not in the bush! Yo, good morning! I know it's early into the day, but like, hello!
Frost is trying to get that zone
good morning!
Damage going off for the mid lane.
Yeah, I mean, VKS
is he's standing there. I don't even know what he's trying to do there to begin with, but like...
One of the players that has the most
that's pretty funny.
In all of their games, making sure that you get all the gold on Lady Sun is going to be even more crucial.
Yeah, we don't like to see the utility farm lanes come through for Seiza. There is
Big engage
here
some fighting.
For LGD, trying to give some aggression. Not quite as well timed as I
going
thought
down though,
because obviously the Tyrant is not yet up for another 55 seconds, but you can kind of see the mind games already coming in.
Yeah, the Purify coming in for Ysacer as well, making sure that he doesn't get knocked up by the Liampo. Really smart choice by Maina and Ysacer to both go for the Purify in the bot side, since there is so much.
How to play against Mayen when I always lose? I guess you just play Byron. Just play Byron. I don't know.
Yes,
I'm not a Clash lane specialist.
To the side of LGD, but I don't think that's going to stop VKS anytime now, because they are now going
to fight. Princess Frost with the double ultimate, but they're walking through it.
As well as Lady Shen with a knock on
First blood for
that is going to negate that try back in that farm lane against LGD.
First blood to Musang King, another one to add to his list for kills at the moment in this tournament. Incredible job for Musang King to be able to counter gank in the end. I think the big thing was Princess Frost was trying to get that priority in the bot side, but you can see how Ogren could just rotate so quickly throughout the game. Just
they're not doing this. Okay.
Camp to camp, go from lane to lane, and that's going to give.
This one is looking very strong already.
And this is what that bot lane play
was all set up. This could be a big fight for the Tyrant, or they're just going to give it up. They're giving it up.
Danny looking like he's got the priority here. Orban coming through. No, the smite comes in.
Yeah, Brazil should fight now. They got long. Okay, his ultimate.
Coming over to VKS means there's a lot of damage coming through into this next team fight. Orban trying to take down Niap here, trying to put a little bit of pressure onto their Clash lane. Mayin, as you can see,
he got stunned. Princess Frost.
Left, the stun comes through. Here comes a seismic smash from Liampo. but there is no follow-up from LGD.
Oh, it's so close. It's so low.
Extremely close. I thought Musang King was going to get caught. Really nice stun there by one in the end on Princess Frost, doing an incredible job. But
okay, that's a huge kill.
Danny being caught out.
Is he going to make it out as well?
But Mayeen has so much mobility.
Man,
using
like,
the flash to escape as well. Danny
it's Simon Bites as a character. Like, how's that fair?
I was giving highlight to Mayeen. You could see her just lingering,
just wheeling around, jumping across everything. Like, what do you mean?
To just clean up anything, any of the leftovers from that last team fight. We saw that no kills were given over to the side of LGD for VKS.
The character looks so unfair.
Yeah, extremely low, and it was all down to that mid lane fight. You know, as you mentioned, with VKS taking that Tyrant.
Byron is actually one entire level down.
With the extra
they're diving him.
To get with the Tyrant, but the amp might be completely
Gets him with the
caught
kick.
out as well.
Punches.
In the top side of the map, the burst damage from Long in the end. Support getting
He's
the kill,
gone.
which is not always great, but it is going to secure them a tower in our top sides.
Yeah, a life for a life, but then they also get a tower on the Clash lane. They're able to pick one up for themselves in that farm lane. So
no, LGD has so much
already trying to
pace.
Dominate the map a little bit more than getting those kills. As we can see, they haven't quite yet to get a kill on the board. Maybe it's the objective game that they're looking for.
I really like kind of this split map that LGD Gaming are doing right now. They're realizing that maybe the Lady Sun can do a lot of damage to the Long in the early game. So rotating the Long and the Liam Poe to the top side, completely catching out the app on guard, just gives JR a lot more solo gold. They actually took 2 towers in that Clash lane as well, so just showing how much damage you can do with Long.
Yeah, T2 down in the 6th minute as well. We saw a nice untargetable come from Danny there, because that could have been a huge engage from Jia on the side of LGD. Speaking of engages here though, Musang King and the Lady Sun are very close nearby, and we're already seeing that macro play come from Xiang on LGD. They get.
And they don't have a lot of dive. Like, Long is going to be pretty safe, but Lady Jen caught. No flash. No, gets it down.
But no, the ability in the end from the Hugh 1. But here comes cavalry for LGD. The Orgrin got to try his best to try and kill out Danny, but it is going to go down. The Dolia tried to reset the Yuquan ultimate, but didn't come up in time.
Wait, what is the Juan ultimate? Is it the target pit the ultimate or what?
LGD just know how to sort of move around as a team, and we're already seeing the lone
Does that target pit count as the ultimate?
He's always just in the enemy jungle, just kind of just waiting.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I thought it was like the move switch. I was like, wait, what? Like the healing to damage switch. It's like, isn't that?
Because if those two T2s go on those side lanes, that's just the same amount as pressure as a losing T1.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like in general, LGD having 3 towers being taken at the moment is really a big sign for their gold lead right now, and you can see they've got a lot of confidence that they're trying to invade in the jungle.
Yes, not quite getting that Azure Golem for them.
No, Lady Jen has a stasis.
It goes over to VKS, which is
you can ice block yourself with your skill 1.
Right now, he needs that mana, and if he lost that Azure Golem, it would have been a troublesome.
Juan just says untargetable, like it spawns like a circle and she just becomes untargetable.
Just still macro plays from Xiang. We normally see it from JR.
Yeah, I think the big thing is that VKS are really trying their best to try and defend this mid lane tower, and they're giving up so much pressure in the split sides of the map.
Lee and Poe is so annoying, man.
Yes, and again, the T1 falls. This is just true LGD fashion, just dominating.
Yeah, they have a 6k gold lead now. It's rough.
Difference, Stu. We're going into the 8th minute here, and they're up by 5.4k.
They're just also lacking engage. Like, they just have no engage. I don't think we can count Byron as engage. Hard engage? No, right? Maybe a bit, but not really. Nah, I mean, he has so little range. I hate when teams don't, like, draft any sorts of engage. Makes it so awkward. Like, you have to hope your enemies just run into you and then win. But if that doesn't happen and they just like split push, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a
Maybe just running away. Wait.
Danny's trying to get another kill onto
that's just away.
But that is just to keep that Mayeen alive. But we have Maina, we have Caesar here as well.
Of course, I want to play a front to back on the side of VKS, but like, yeah, it doesn't work at all.
Picking up the kill onto Maina. Down goes Xiang, though. That is a 1-1 trade, 2-1 trade for LGD, sorry. That is a lot of combat going on right now on this map, and we're getting to that 9-minute
doesn't work because there's a skill gap, maybe. Is this just game?
JR
Are they about to, like, under 10 minutes against Brazil?
Triple kill in the end for Musang King. They're going to try and look to finish this game in the same time that they were
under 10 deaths. Yeah, that is right for the first game. Oh boy. Jesus, man. Oh, but we already have a 5-man invade. No, 4-man invade. LGD wants to start off strong.
Such a powerful early game hero.
It's gonna be actually Lady Jen against Princess Frost on bot lane. Oh my god, we already have so much action going on. Wow.
Also trying to look to invade, but it seems like a little bit of a bait
so much action.
Because they all rotated with finesse.
Oh, the engage.
Oh, flash in.
That's huge, but now he goes down. Damn it, right.
He gets the first blood. LGD
Gaming
JR gets first blood as well, and they're picking
up AG already 2k kills. They only get a third one too, right? Jumping forward. Yep.
Not stopping there. It is another kill on the board.
Absolute disaster start for
VKS tried, I guess.
To counter invade. They knew that Musang King went down to the bot side. They tried to take that Crimson Golem, but they were able to rotate so quickly up until that top side, being able to defend their own invade, getting 3 kills for themselves as well. And this is not the start that VKS were looking for.
No, I think in game 1,
they're
it was
freezing
still
mid.
quite a while till we got to that 3-0 scoreboard for LGD.
Lady Jen doesn't even take like Goto experience because it knows it's like, I'm just here to find a stun, and that's it.
We want food. We are going to get this job done quickly. We want to clock in, clock out, and then play the next game, whoever their next victor or victim will be. But just finesse here on the board for LGD Gaming.
And I think it's all to do with
LGD is very good. I mean,
prioritizing the early
they just won the last big tournament a month ago, right? Like, the one that led into this, so they're the current champions of non-Chinese teams, right? So, yeah.
It's such a huge thing to be able to do for LGD, and then they just left Jinghong on the Princess Frost down to the bot side to make sure that there was no pressure happening down there. So overall incredible play again from LGD.
Oh yes, we saw that level 1 invade, we saw a counter invade that ended up going into a 3-0 thus far, but there we are.
Engage, knockback. Oh, Lung is gonna, does he have ultimate? He has ultimate, yeah.
Lung having to get out of there with that ultimate, because once you fly high, you cannot get.
But he's still diving, oh my god, they're still all here. Oh, Princess Frost found a stun. It's useful. Let's go.
More, so a double kill going over to the mid lane. That's a lot of gold, baby.
I thought LGD Gaming were going to stop
oh man,
right
LGD, like, there's suddenly like 4 people in your lane diving your second turret, man.
Well, but they kept on going. The rotations again from the mid laner, and also
LGD is a bit,
The mobility of this Pay-Pick, being able to just jump around so quickly around the map as we take a look at this replay.
Yes, this
STC
so well. Replay was just highlighting the fact that they knew the destination of this Lung. They was like, we know where you're going to be landing, boy. We are the agency. They're going to find you.
No, but my Yen is just wait, but stunned multiple times? Oh, no.
Xiang almost caught out by
and just ran away.
Is able to escape with a finesse.
She just booked it out of there.
It's that 4-minute mark, Shu, where the Tyrant and the Overlord are getting available and spawning.
VKS can't get anything
no
this game.
chance.
They're trying so hard to look for surprises in the enemy jungle, in LGD Gaming's jungle.
The spot lane is just a complete disaster. Even getting this turret already now. But maybe VKS has to do something here. Look for flank. I feel like the game's going to snowball too far out of position already. Yeah, second turret down.
Not respecting the side lane pushes. Danny trying to jump in.
They're even still engaging. Nice stun here by Princess Frost. Big ultimate. Okay.
And then more gold going over to LGD Gaming. Just getting the
Dharma instantly down. Support down.
Mina goes down as well. So another
I mean, they have to be desperate now, I feel like, already. But, yeah. Oh, maybe?
The aggression on the side
he tried to get into CS state to maybe execute Zhang Fei, but nope. Not even enough damage. Oh, Princess Frost caught? Execute? Nope.
Right, so
doesn't have enough damage. Even goes down maybe almost.
Through their own
Holy.
Jungle. LGD Gaming are everywhere.
That's mid turret gone too. Or not? Nah, they don't want to greed for it. Nah, Ali can greed for it? Okay.
One more auto attack.
Don't want to be too greedy.
Ali in the end, but not going to be able to do it. But look at the goal lead. 4,000 goal lead in 5 minutes in this game.
That's almost 1k gold per minute of advantage.
Whether they're grouping up as 4, whether they're grouping up as 5, they know where to create pressure.
Rough.
Understand the game so well. When VKS are on one side of the map, they create pressure on the other sides.
Yeah, when you're going against the Titan like the LGD gaming crew here,
And the West against Asian teams in like mobile games is just...
If you are hesitating, which is kind of like we see normally
it's just so rough,
very
man.
tamed early game, but they are just not letting up. The T1 going down in the mid lane. Maina once more going down as well. That is 8 kills on the board for LGD Gaming. Sasa maybe getting
another one
here. Goes up to the sky. He is not quite retreating yet because we see Lady Sun and Lady Chen starting
Big
to
Monkey.
Ogren and Dharma.
Zhengfei is so tanky right now, even, man. Even the Roma, like the Roma tank is just... Look at him. He's just running the mid laner. He's 1 level up on him. He has more gold.
Going straight into their base to claim the kill onto
This is pure domination from LGD Gaming.
Just not
they
fair.
just don't have a chance, VKS. I mean, again, it's VKS that just... They're not
0-10.
LGD
Can
Gaming,
VKS come back from this? I don't know, man. It's just mentally losing in 9 minutes and then having an instant 0-10 game already in like 6 minutes is mentally so rough.
Went so wrong for them in terms of the invade, trying to get the extra trade-off in terms of...
It's not like they're... I don't think their draft is necessarily bad, right? I feel like they like maybe getting a bit of like force. Like I want them to pick like maybe a... I'm not sure what I want them to pick. Something that can force fights more often.
Yes, potential here for the team.
Now they only have, like, again, they only have, like, Dharma who can force a fight, right? Besides that, they have nothing. They have no tools to, like, look for something.
VKS still not being able to take a single.
They only have Dharma with ultimate flash engages. There we go, there's one, but it's only on... Oh my god, they're getting farmed. Oh god, oh!
There is so much going on here. Zero trade onto Niap.
No, wait, that's Ali chasing.
King get another kill, and that is a T2 turret take there. They're chasing the long. It is a long chase for the Dragon.
Dragon's going to be able to
escape, they don't pick enough proactive characters.
On the opposite side of the map, LGD Gaming, a high ground.
But maybe it's just like a huge skill diff, you know. It doesn't matter what they pick.
The record time at the moment for finishing a game in this tournament is 7 minutes and 40 seconds by the KPO.
2 tier 3s down in 7.5 minutes.
Getting that record
Overlord is up.
Tournament. But still,
they're gonna go for Overlord. Ali might go for it. Or just take Red Buff, never mind.
Over the map as well, and VKS.
But it's gonna end in the next 2 minutes. This game.
Left standing in that bottom side.
Probably.
I don't think we expected anything different when we saw that pay come through in the draft, right? And I mean, look at this, a gold graph. Well, not gold graph. Sorry, the equipment here, 205 is 6.5k gold. Danny's only on 4, so that's a 2.5k difference in the jungle alone. And it's just really showing here with how much damage Pei is doing.
Look at him, man.
Early game hero, but
it's not even like not like. Oh my god, it's so disgusting.
Goes down as well.
Is it going to be a perfect game?
That is a 2-0 trade.
No turret loss, no objective loss. I think I'm going to perfect game Brazil right here.
For the no death run on the side of LG.
No death, no turret lost, no objective lost.
8 minutes
and they win in 8 minutes 35. Oh my. Oh, VKS, come on. I believe the. Come on, please, man, come back. Can VKS somehow come back? They have a Haino now. Shangguan. We have the double mid-assassins matchup. But man, AGD's comp looks so scary. They look so scary. They're so aggressive too. So many dashes, so much mobility. Oh my god. What was that, man? Did you just dash like 6 times?
Yeah, I felt like VKS have picked this squad to try and kind of counteract the
May is so ridiculous.
From LGD Gaming, because
we haven't seen much Marco Polo, so
has been super aggressive with trying to invade, trying to get as many resources away.
Not sure we can do anything here though.
Possible, but the likes of the Shangguan could do.
It's going to be Haino jungle. Okay.
Could do really well as just being that body block for VKS, allowing the likes of Dharma and also the Shangguan to dive in. We know that with this jungle Haino, he is going to go for a tank build.
Yes, it would be a detriment to the team if he didn't go for a tank build, because there's no
May is ridiculous. Tank that damage. But I mean, May is the highest win rate mid lane at this tournament.
On that top side of the map,
for I'm understanding why. Like, it's so frustrating.
From Danny, but they were unable to get there. He kind of farmed it very quickly. But this Guan Yu
doesn't have too bad of wave clear.
Going up to rotate to the Dharma is very troublesome.
Let's see how he's going to pop off with this character.
Right now from either side, Musang King looking to try and invade a little bit early on. I feel like the lockdown in general is not that great for
It's just so easy to roam too.
With so much mobility for the likes of the Luna, the Mai Shiranui as well, there's not that much lockdown for VKS. They don't have anyone that can really shut them down. You know, the likes of Danny and Juan on the Shangguan and Haino. Yes, you can jump in and try and do a lot of burst damage. Yes, you can tank a lot. But the only real crowd control they have is on that Dharma. So they're really relying on Niap this game to get, as you mentioned before, Bam, with the crucial ultimates, being able to push some
I mean, at least, even for now in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, I want to just get back to Get's point as well, is that we would thought at
Shangguan
this
is
point
level
we're going to get a bit more of a synergy.
now, but I feel like
Niap
oh
and Danny,
my,
but oh, here we go. One gets first blooded onto.
Yeah, this is why Mei is perma-banned, I guess.
So again,
like, what does he even do? And can he even hit his ultimate combo on Mei? Because Mei's gonna dash around so fast, like you can't even connect your ultimate, right?
And we expected nothing less from this.
He had no chance. He just got so smoked. Wasn't even close.
Couldn't do anything there, unfortunately. Just proving how Mai is so powerful. So much mobility, the knock-up, the pushback as well with the ultimate, even using the flash in the end as well to get that extra bit of mobility.
Guanju is quite interesting of a character.
On the wrong side of the map there for a second, also has to flash away in the end as well. So again, LGD Gaming,
this Shangguan already is like, it's struggling to clear like one jungle camp.
Still, in terms of the lanes, in terms of the solo kills, Jinhong on this, my pick. He picked it 2 times in the quarterfinals and was completely dominated.
Yeah.
Giving that over to LGD Gaming, I feel like it's just.
What did they ban again? They banned Orgrin over Mei, right? Yeah.
It's kind of what happens though when you get that red side right.
But Orgrin also is, I mean, being pretty good.
Top picks that you want to go for.
Oh, Shangguan now?
King. Oh, okay.
Okay, they get a kill. Maybe a second one. Okay, they get 2 kills.
It's going to be 2 kills over to
Let's go, VKS.
This is exactly what we were hoping for. A little bit more love between the teammates, but no, there goes the shatter of love.
Oh, maybe?
Just kicking.
He's still winning this fight.
Out of that safety net.
Still looking for it.
T1 turret in the
Shangguan doesn't have ultimate right now.
Go in here.
Oh, he wants it.
Is he going to recall? Is he going to go in?
Okay.
He's just gonna, I thought for
I feel like Mei's going to be the MVP of this match already with the start.
Go in even more there, but
he's going to carry.
The setup play from Niap, you know, Niap and also Juan do an incredible job as a duo
Mei.
Or
Mei, I don't know.
Into the top side. It was traded back in the end.
Oh.
But now we're going to try and see who's going to be able to take this big, massive tyrant.
Oh, Mei's looking for a flank right here. He has flash too.
Danny is already looking pretty chunky with that health.
No, he doesn't have flash quite yet, maybe.
To just whittle him down just before that tyrant gets the crucial point. But there we go.
Okay,
we see Xiang come through.
Another knockback.
Well, just pushing them all around.
What? How many pushes does he have, man?
Triple kill. Is there going to
Crazy,
be a
okay.
on there? It's not looking
Never mind, maybe
like
Guan Yu is going to be the MVP, guys. Never mind.
Danny and Niap are pretty safe from that quad kill
Guan
from
Yu.
LGD Gaming, but Tyrant and a quad, damn.
Xiang there with the perfect flank. The members of VKS were just completely caught off guard. You can see how much Guan Yu can rotate, be able to get onto the back line. That flank as well, the push potential as well.
I'm surprised that Mei played pretty passive here.
Look at the bottom side of your screens. Guan Yu just waiting for the right moment. You can see just waiting for the next auto attack, being able to push the members of VKS into LGD Gaming means that it's so difficult for them to try and escape. Incredible work there from Xiang. You was mentioning how Guan Yu is a pick that they've been picking in Brazil region quite a lot, but
we just need Luna to pop off. We haven't seen Luna pop off yet.
Like, hey,
there we go, maybe? As I say that?
Yes, and they're playing it pretty beautifully here. Here we go. Once more, Danny getting pulled here.
Oh, but Haino has ultimate.
It does save Danny.
Blink. Oh, wait, they're turning it around.
And here we are.
Shangguan?
The final stroke. Is that going to be enough?
Oh, that Chi is huge. He's actually going to return. He's still fighting it. Wait, did he do too much? No.
Is just not going to be able to commit to that one because we do see
Long Betty gets ultimate out. Would been a huge kill.
Some of VKS, but it
Mei is too far away to do anything in this fight.
The way they wanted to, but this could be
holy!
what? Far away for the Shangguan.
How did he almost reach
we know
him?
How strong this Dolia Shangguan combo can be. Dolia given the double.
He tried so hard. Like, he almost reached him. He was so far away.
Get the untargetable ultimate as well, being so huge. But you can see at the moment, right? We look at the gold difference at the bottom.
But Shangguan is 2.5k gold, guys.
500 gold. Has less gold than the support.
2,500 gold on the mid lane. Carry, like...
We know that these assassins, they need the gold.
Yeah, and you have no utility. You're just straight up only damage dealer.
But we need Shangguan to get a little bit more gold, but they're really struggling to
all you do is
damage at the moment for the side of VKS.
Yeah, I mean, she needs to buy a paint, she needs to buy a paint brushes, she needs that resources to do the damage as well for buying those magic damage items.
Yeah.
As we saw there, a little bit too premature with the final stroke onto one of the teammates of LGD Gaming, so wasn't able to actually quite get up to that standard there.
Luna popping off now.
We see that
Yep, yeah, there we go. There's Luna pop off.
Onto one, punishing him and Maina.
But they're all just like, all of the, like, anyone in their team can just pop off any moment on AGD. All of them.
Denied. Want to go back to your base? Denied.
It's Mei, then it was Guan Yu, then it's Luna, like...
But he's able to faith recall there, but it's not quite gonna be enough. He doesn't have that double ultimate down.
Oh, but hey, bro, what is this character?
Sustaining all that damage from
He's still alive.
LGD.
He's still alive.
It is still in it. What is going on?
He just took so much damage in that exchange. There were 4 players on top of Danny there, and it took them so long. But finally, he was able to be taken down there as well. But you could just see the power of this high note pick, how it can be so annoying to play against. But as you mentioned, Xiang on this Guan Yu, such a power pick in this game. I feel like Xiang in general in this series has been a standout player. Mine in the first game, Guan Yu in the third game as well, sorry. Just being able to go around, go for the flank, push the members of VKS into their squad, and it allows this follow-up because there's so much...
Oh, I just want to play Luna so badly, man. I just want to play Luna.
On the side of LGD with the Luna and the Mai.
Yeah,
but it's so crazy. They make it look so easy. Well, it's definitely not this easy, but they make it look so easy. Look at him. Oh, it's so beautiful to watch. Blink, 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 blink. Oh, Marco Polo almost got 2. That was so close.
It is only Shangguan alive. They take the T2 in that mid lane as well. We honestly thought that they were going to try and give them a little bit of a leeway there, and we honestly thought we saw it with VKS Danny getting that.
Is it going to be? Are they just going to win 3 games under 10 minutes against? There's no way, right, man?
Falling in that mid lane, this is pure aggression.
In a semi-final,
really strong here from LGD Gaming. They know the right
they have 1 more minute. I don't think they can't finish in 1 minute, right?
They know the aggression that they can bring out as well. Again, we've seen that early level.
There's 1 more like Vanguard push.
Previous games in this series, but this is very well thought out. This is them knowing their composition, where they need to wait for Xiang to join the fights. They need to wait for Shangfei to join the fights, and the likes of Musang King, the likes of Xinhong can actually clean up as well. Shut down again.
Mei went down.
Niap is getting a few plays here in this top side, but unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it's enough for now.
Blink, blink.
A few plays isn't quite going to be enough there, but here we are again, just seeing the dominance from Musang King once more, and then Maisha, just coming from the back.
That's so close to Marco Polo, though. Oh, we just missed the double kill.
There's a double kill onto VKS.
We have 20 more seconds, guys.
JR actually showing
they're running down Marco Polo. Yeah, triple kill. Wait, they might actually do it. There's 30 more seconds. They have no mini wave though. They're looking for it. 10 seconds. They have no minion wave.
We have 2 pretty stacked minion waves coming down in the mid lane and the farm lane. The Fate Rewind comes through onto the high note.
Almost.
Maina is going to be here with Zhongguan trying to just deny the crystal takedown. Zhongguan goes down. LGD.
Wow, that was brutal for 2 champions against each other. That is.
Into the grand
yeah, AGD is a bit of a different level. Holy.